Don't mind me, just trying to get some good thumbnails. Just trying to get some good thumbnails. Trying to get some good thumbnails. I don't even have this plugged in. Like, it's not even plugged in, right? I'm just trying to look upset. Anyway, I gotta take this off. Yep, it's definitely been a while. I've been away for a little bit. Shaved my beard, as you can see. Just recently did that. I like to keep my appearance changing every now and then. Actually, not every now and then. Like all the time, I like to keep my appearance changed because I don't know why. I'm just paranoid and I don't like people knowing who I am, I guess, you know? So, anyway, last month was definitely a very interesting month for me. Yeah, I had a birthday last month, which was pretty good. So, um, I'm old. Not as old as some people, but old enough. And also, I went on a vacation, so I had enough money in my had enough money in my Patreon to go on vacation. So no, I don't have a Patreon, but oh, thank you. I appreciate the belated birthday wish. Went to Hawaii for 8 days. So I got to go to Hawaii and see Pearl Harbor and got to go on a movie tour where they filmed a bunch of movies on the island there as well. They filmed Jurassic Park and um, the new Kong movie and the new Jumanji movie that just came out, as well as a bunch of other movies. And it was a good time, but it was a lot of walking around, which I'm not really. Um, I wasn't prepared for because we tried to do as many things as we could in such a small amount of time, and it definitely got me in shape, though. I'll tell you that much. And so yeah, it was a good time. So I kind of wanted to stay there, but you know, I had to come back to the cold climate, and then I was sad for about a week or so because going from 80-degree weather coming back to 30, 40-degree weather is definitely a change. And I was just glad I was able to go there. I actually took my um, parents there as well. We kind of gave them a gift. So um, yeah, it was a fun time. There's been a lot of other things going on. Yes, I'm done with the cold too. The cold is absolutely terrible. I really want to just I don't know. I don't know what I can do with it. I just have to live it out. I guess live it out. But fortunately, where I'm at today was about sunny and 45 degrees, and I know like the rest of the country. I saw, I think it was on TV like maybe last night or the night before, like 90% of the country is below below freezing, and yeah, uh, 3 degrees with -9 wind chill. I don't miss that one bit. I come from the Midwest, and right now my family who live there, they tell me that it is today was 10 degrees, I guess there, and a couple days ago I think it was like negative. It got down to like -20 temperature, so I don't miss that one bit. As long as it doesn't snow or ice here, I'm good. So had a great holiday. Christmas was okay. I got I got the flu for Christmas. So I was sick. It not like the stomach flu, like the stomach flu. I got the actual flu that attacks your respiratory system. And I'm not trying to act all sick or anything, but um, the I was actually diagnosed with influenza A, and I never had the flu like that before because I was basically in bed for, man, it was like 4 days I was in bed like all day, and now I know why they hospitalize people who have the flu, because that was definitely an experience that I don't want to live again, and I think I'm still gonna try to maybe get a flu shot, to hopefully protect me from other strands. But I know that the flu shot this year is only like 10% effective, but I mean, I guess a little bit is better than none. Hopefully I don't get tremors or anything like that after I take it. But either way, maybe I could just do some garlic and oregano or something like that. So, um, let's see, how many people do I have watching? I have no idea. Like, oh, seven people watching. Interesting. I don't know who those 7 people are, but thank you very much for watching. If you are watching. So then my New Year was okay. Didn't do anything New Year's Eve. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a partier, and I did. I don't make resolutions, but for 2018, 2008. Hello, Becca Steps. Hello, some girl 69, and who else? Jasmine. Hello. Anyway, so I for 2018, I kind of made it a point to. There's quite a few things that I wanted to do for 2017. I have a lot of work to do as far as um, career-wise goals, but I decided for 2018 I'm going to get myself out there a little more. I write a lot of poetry, and I have some like a movie script I've been working on for a while, so I want to try to get that done. And I also have a short, short, I guess, I don't know, internet series type story that I need to write a part 2 on as well. So, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to get some other things going as well. So as far as some other projects, but yeah, I hope everyone else's holidays were great, and I hope everyone had a healthy holiday, unlike me as far as Christmas goes. But despite being sick for Christmas, I had a great time with the family. So um, regardless, I saw that wow, there's been a lot of stuff that has kind of transpired. Not really a lot of stuff, but some stuff that have transpired. Um, within the past couple of weeks, actually within the last week. I think there's some people that I saw that your girl Joy is back doing streaming. I Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Where do I start? It's like, oh my gosh. Uh, like I don't even know where I start. It's kind of like how do we get away with having Patreon and not fulfilling anything that your Patreon or your patrons are paying you for? Like, how do you even get away with that? I'm like, if it's that easy, I'm gonna start my own. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, hey, just give me some money anyway. I'll just use it for whatever. Everyone can use extra money, and I know my content is crap, and I know that. At least I'm going to admit it, and I'm not going to bully people. I'm not. Jesus. Yeah, the internet. I don't know. It's amazing how people can be so easily manipulated just to do just about anything. Anyway, so it's kind of one of those things where, gosh, where do I start? It's. I mean, I think the first stream that Joy did when she came back, um, I think she said she wasn't going to be on very long, but it ended up being like a 5 hour stream, something of that nature. It was a two-part stream. First of all, I think the first one was like 5 hours. I don't even know about the second one. I didn't even watch any of them. To be honest with you, I'm going to be honest because I I can't. I can't. I can't. I don't. I don't want to kill myself, because I just can't. I can't. I can't put up with a voice for that long. And oh my god, did you watch the like all the first one? Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say because like I went back and I've tried to watch some videos, some Joy video, like some streams, like a new stream here or there that come out. I try to watch them, but I honestly can only get maybe like 3 minutes into them, and I'm like, I can't do this, like I just, it's like, especially knowing like the the history behind everything, and man, it's just okay. Yeah, I didn't. I still can't, watch it for that long. But I know what you're saying about YouTube saving where you were last at. But more props to you for getting through as much as you did, which was probably quite a bit. But I think that it's just all the drama. It's really. I honestly haven't seen this much drama with a YouTuber, honestly. First of all, she's trying to insert herself into other people's business, which, man, I haven't seen this much drama since middle school, honestly. I mean, it's kind of like, hey, this club is exclusive, and if you don't belong to the club, then you know, I, it's hard to explain. I've tried to explain this like in the past. Like, man, I remember back when I was in elementary school, um, which was quite a long time ago. I remember like the girl. Okay, so the girls in my class. This is the best way I can explain it. The girls in my class were, yeah, that's probably what it is. Making up for the high school thing, but the girls in my class in elementary school at um, like at recess, they would be all like gathered together, and then they'd talk about whatever. But the boys were like not allowed. They were like kept in the dark, and then these girls kind of made up like these different phrases and code words and everything for like their little exclusive thing, so the boys wouldn't know what they were talking about. That's exactly what this is. It's honestly elementary school stuff is exactly what it is, and I've never seen anything like as immature and as it's just so it just blows my mind that someone that old can be that immature. And wow, it's that's just the best way that I can explain it. And sorry, had a text message. Hey, period, fucking, where the fuck are you, fucking, I'm live fucking streaming, fucking, period. Why don't you fucking, period, get on fucking mic, period, here, period. No. That's what Joy did one time during, at the beginning of a live stream. I gotta answer this real quick. I gotta reply. It's a pretty important person. I'm sorry, but anyway, do y'all know what I'm talking about? Whenever I say like it's like the elementary school type mentality for the group and um what? Sorry about that. Anyway, it's actually 47 degrees here. So anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit. I wanted to touch a little bit on Psy, that nerd, and this is going to be extremely serious. Um, and first of all, we're not a bullying channel. We're not a bullying channel. And I want to make sure if anybody's bullying anyone, you let me know because I will take everyone and I'll grab my people and we'll just take care of it. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the whole base mama thing, but maybe someone can fill me in on that with an email. I'll put my email here. So if someone wants to fill me in on that, that would be good. Anyway, so a little bit of the, I mean, the whole side of that nerd thing. I think honestly, and this is definitely my opinion, I think she's. Sorry about your phone dying. I think Psy is definitely. I think she's smart. This may be, and I may be kind of going against the grain here, but I think Psy is an extremely smart person. However, I think she's maybe naive, and I think that obviously she's being manipulated into doing stuff that doesn't look good on her part, and maybe she's being manipulated into doing stuff that she doesn't want to do. It would behoove Psy, that nerd, to basically distance yourself from Joy slash Katie as quickly as possible and as far as possible while you're still young and while you can get out of the game, because I guarantee you it's going to fall back on you and you're going to be honestly you're going to be hurt, you're going to get hurt. And I've seen this many times in my my career, through jobs, going through school. You're going to get hurt, and honestly it really sucks when people do get hurt, because number one thing that really separates me from a lot of people is I do care about people I shouldn't even care about, honestly. And you know, I just really think that she has the talent to go a long ways in life, but those talents are being held back from her potential because of the situation that she's in right now. And so, Sai, if you are watching or if you do watch it, I really think that you definitely need to step back and get out of the situation. If I were you, I would go dark. The best way to do this is I would go dark. I would not say, I would just get off of social media. I would not answer any tweets. I would not even look at tweets. I wouldn't even watch videos. I would just get away from the situation. Now, with that being said, I did have a. Yes, Joy is definitely using her for her own gain. Um, Now, with that being said, I'm going to share this because a while ago I actually emailed Joy. I sent Joy an email. This was back kind of when I first started. This is back when I first started this whole channel, honestly, and basically I gave her a little bit of advice. This was probably after my second video I made when I did the parody stuff of her. And basically, what I wrote was I said, "Hello. I sent this message to you through YouTube, but I realized that the message interface and process is a bit confusing as well. So I wanted to email you as well. I wanted to reach out to you, maybe give you a bit of encouragement, and possibly help you out a little." Now, um, this is before the whole uh, Pooh Babies thing, right? So actually, it might have been around the same time because things were kind of starting to maybe heat up and get a little hot there. So, okay, so I want to reach out to you, maybe give you a little bit of encouragement, and possibly help you out a little. Whether you are willing to take my advice or not, that is completely up to you. But maybe you can take a few things from me or from my message and apply them to yourself and the situation you have going on at the moment. First things first, though, I do not hate you. I never have. However, as you know, I did do a couple of parody videos of you, which are for comedic purposes only, and are not intended in any way, shape, or form to harm you or your well-being. I will be using my channel to parody other YouTubers as well, so don't think that you're the only one. Okay, and I'll have more on that later. Now on to the meat of things. In my opinion, I believe it would benefit you if you were to just take a timeout for 2 or 3 weeks from live streams, making videos, and Twitter. I would not announce to anyone that you are taking a break at all because when you do it unannounced, it will have more impact on both your followers and your haters. While you are taking this break, take the time to unlist or private any videos that you maybe got the most hate on or the videos that you aren't proud of. Now, when you do this, haters will see this and may come at you pretty hard for doing so. However, this is about you coming back refreshed and as a new human being. Doing this will definitely help you out in the long run. While you are away, there will be much more talk and speculation about what's going on. Let them talk. It doesn't affect you as a person. Yes, words do hurt, but they can't hurt you physically. The more they talk, the better it will be because the build-up and anticipation of your next video will be off the charts and maybe one of your most viewed videos yet, if done correctly. Just let them talk. Your haters and fans will let them be. Just let them talk. Your haters and fans, let them be. Don't even log in to see what everyone else is saying, as this will help you mentally as well. Finally, I get what you were trying to do with your channel, but at this point, I think you've pigeonholed your channel into just one thing. I believe that you actually do have a lot to offer the world, but I just think you're taking the wrong approach. I think, regardless of what subject you are covering, if you just toned it down a bit, used less profanity, and showed more compassion, people would be shocked and may listen to you a bit more. Right now, it's all just a whirlwind of crap that you are trying to keep up with, and it's taking a toll on you both mentally and physically. I think an update about yourself is good every now and then, maybe every 3 or 4 months or so, but that's it. I think if you start getting back to your roots, and no, not talking about other YouTubers, and no, not talking about other YouTubers, I think people will be more inclined to be more positive toward you. Anyway, I think if done right, this could help build your channel even more. Yes, you may lose a few subscribers, but you're losing some at the moment anyway, so I wouldn't worry about them. Also, I think you're trying to appease your fans too much and are trying to get some of the haters either like to like you or see you in a different light, which isn't going to happen at the moment. Given time and done right, yes, some haters will view things in a different perspective. As for your fans, they'll always be there. You do not need to talk to them and communicate with them all the time. Go dark, unannounced, let everyone speculate, keep them guessing, and come back as a different but better channel. It can be done, and I'd like to give some suggestions as to some topics you could cover as well if you're willing to listen. With that being said, I hope you are at least content with yourself at the moment. Thank you for reading. I wish you the best. So that's an email that I sent to her back in August, actually. And, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I honestly, I do have a marketing background. I'm not gonna lie. I have a background in marketing, and I'm not just saying this just to BS people either. But I think, you know, at the time, if she would have taken um, my advice, that she probably could have maybe reinvented herself. But her reply was, "Thanks for the insight. Saw your videos, enjoyed them. Never took it personal. Although I will point out one thing I saw you got wrong. The truth is, there's no conspiracy theory or mental issue. Just someone very alone, sick, and trying to get better, which does cause whatever. I know it's fun for people to think the opposite, so I let them." Then she's talking about like how she's sick. Thanks for making me laugh, and thanks for the suggestions. Take care. Wishing you well. I didn't share the whole thing because there's some things that probably I shouldn't share, but so basically she said thank you for the advice, and she really didn't take it, obviously, because although she did go dark for a little bit, she didn't come back as a different person or a different channel. So, you know, that I can only do so much, and I can't hold people's hands either. You know, it's really common sense. But at the end of the day, I think that she's drawn to drama, and she really likes drama. So, you know, it is what it is. I think I read somewhere that she said she had a marketing background, but it wasn't a marketing job. I think it was. Did I read somewhere that it was like some kind of like demoing products or something of that nature. I don't remember what it was, but maybe some kind of a job like that. But the thing is a job like that is still like even that job, you know, is kind of like a hey look at me type job, you know. And at this point, I've kind of realized that I think she kind of needs to be the center of attention to. You know, to a lot of people, you know, base their self worth on how many subscribers and how many likes they get on social media, and that's I sad, you know, and it means that someone, you know, it means that they have more problems than what I can help them with, because you know, I think like in the past, there's been people that have actually, you know, killed themselves over social media, like maybe not, you know, like, oh, no one likes my posts, you know, I'm no one likes me, you know. And it's like, what the hell? What's wrong with people? I don't understand, you know. Millennials, gosh, Joy is not very much younger than I am, though, honestly. And she kind of, I just don't get where it's coming from, you know. Does anybody have any questions for me or anything? I appreciate everyone sticking with me this long, and I just think basically what it comes down to, I think that, and I saw that, you know, Richard Stiles is, you know, having a problem with her as well, and that dude's psycho anyway. Is, I don't know, we're just kind of drawing people who, you know, not the best crowd, honestly, and I'm not saying that to be rude or anything. I'm just kind of saying that because that's what it is. So, um, Wow. It's yeah. That's what I. That's kind of my input on that. I haven't seen anything. I saw that we lost a few Patreons as well. Lost some Patreon money. That's just gonna keep going down and down and down until it whittles to zero. Honestly, it's not. I don't know. I just don't. The whole situation's just completely whack. Honestly, so um, yeah. Anybody have any comments for the comment section? I've been Spurgleberry Farm. I did have a good holiday, thank you. I had the flu, the respiratory flu on Christmas, which was terrible. But I still have a little bit of a cough from that, but not too bad. Obviously, I'm not coughing now. And my New Year was okay. I didn't do anything for New Year's. The thing that inspired this stream was I had noticed, I had seen that Joy had come back, streaming, kind of inserting herself into some drama, and I was kind of addressing that a little bit, and I was also addressing about Psy that nerd, because I think that she needs to cut ties with Joy as quickly as possible and get as far away as possible. I think Psy is a smart person. She really is, and she does definitely have a potential to make an impact on the world. But at this point, she's being held back, and her talents are being held back from because of Joy. And it's really it's sad. It's sad to see that, and I think in the future, Joy is going to be cutting ties with her, and it's going to be Psy's going to get hurt, and that's what it's going to be, and you know, Psy may think that she's an ordinary person, and I've told a lot of people this in the past, but always, sorry, ordinary people every day do extraordinary things, and I honestly think that Psy can has potential to do extraordinary things, but she's not going to be able to as long as she's tied to Joy, and she really needs to cut that tie because um, starts to become when she starts to become when she starts to become career focused, I guess, and she starts looking for a serious job. Really, the ties. Former employees actually do research, not former employees, employers. Employers actually do research and they search you on social media. And if they see all this stuff that's going on right now, then it's really going to be hard for her to find a job. She was looking to revel in karma, glory over base mama and Piedmont. True. Saya is not mature enough to set boundaries. She will always be whipped by other people's whims till she does. And I agree with that. She is young. She maybe not know better at this point. She might not see. She might not see the that this is really hurting her and her future career, and I think in the long run she's definitely going to regret it because like I said, employers definitely do search social media. At least the good ones do, the ones that have. If she was looking for like say a marketing job or a PR job, they definitely do look for your online. They look at your online footprint, and it's not looking good. Not looking good for Psy at all. And yeah, Joy definitely is openly horrible to her. I've seen some comments that Joy has made to her and about her, and that is definitely completely disrespectful, to be honest with you. And Psy definitely should not be putting up with that because um, she deserves better than that. She deserves more respect than that. And I don't care if it's even being said jokingly. even if things are being carried jokingly, it um, still has an impact, and I've had people jokingly, call me an idiot or whatever. It still hurts a little bit. Right. Yeah, I saw that the shirt comment as well, and that was definitely uncalled for, like I said, and um, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we don't know people's situations either, and maybe that's what Psy is used to, Um, but regardless, like I said, it would definitely. My exact quote was, "It would behoove Psy, that nerd, to get away now. She needs to go dark, get away from Twitter, get away from YouTube, get away from you now, get away from all social media. Don't even answer Joy if Joy tries to message her. Go dark, get away, and then take some time for herself. And then whenever she decides to come back, she can come back. But definitely do not come back under Joy's wing." And that's one of the things that I wanted to address in this live stream. So, but I don't know anything either. I'm just talking. I'm just talking from experience. I am an older person. I may not, be smart or anything, but yeah, exactly. Sai definitely has talent. I've never questioned her talent at all, and like I said, they just need to break. They need a break, and um, and yeah, she does definitely need to set boundaries as well. But yeah, her online footprint, like I said, is terrible. I do have big plans for 2018. I do write a lot of poetry. I'm gonna get some of my poetry out there. Go to a couple of poetry slams maybe, and I also have been working on a movie script forever that I need to finish, and I have an internet short story series that I want to finish as well. I need to write part two of that. And what else? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get myself out there as far as I'm gonna get myself out there more. Just I think I have. I'm not trying. I'm not saying this to sound like conceited or anything, but I one thing that I know that I doubt myself like with everything else, but one thing that I know I'm good at is writing poetry. Like I'm extremely good at writing poetry. Okay, and I just think that that I have too much talent in that regard to stay silent, And a beta reader sounds good. Um, I might take you up on that offer because it's I don't know. I just need to finish it first. I have I'm about I don't know how many pages I have left. I have the script I have now. At the moment, I have probably about 20 minutes worth of film time. So, um, yeah, my my poetry, I did start off as kind of like song lyrics, but then, um, I mean, I do kind of have a tune in my head like as I write it, and then I kind of like evolved as the more I wrote into being able to write stuff without that tune in my head. So, um, I wonder if I can find maybe one poem. My film script is I don't know. A lot of people think that. Well, first of all, my film script is a horror movie. Um, I don't know if Psy and the Blarg are linked, but there's speculation that there's speculation that the YouTube channel the Blarg is run by Psy and Joy, but I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. I haven't seen anything in that regard uh, to prove that that is right. Everyone dies in your stories. Mine's more of a mine's based on a true story. Um, it's based on a true story. We have oh boy, I had oh man, it's a long story, but I was taking a photography class in elementary, not elementary school, taking a photography class, and taking a photography class in college, and it basically um sorry, I'm looking for this poem as well. So the photography class, we were looking for places to take pictures of, right? So basically, what I was driving down, me and a friend, we were driving down an old road back home, kind of a dirt road, and and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see something, and there's an old cemetery. I'm like, oh man, I gotta check this out. So I pull over. We go in there. We're walking through the cemetery, taking pictures, and it it had a tombstone that had an upside down pentagram on it, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? And then there was an abandoned house, basically right across the street. So my script is about basically I'm coming up with a story as far as kind of revolves around this gravestone and that house, and it's more like and it's kind of more like I found the poem, yay! It's kind of more like sorry, it's more like a documentary style. There we go. Kind of like a found footage type thing, but it's not really found footage. It's going to be like shot as documentary style. Definitely better than the stupid paranormal activity movies, which honestly, horror movies nowadays are really not very good. Um, so I found this poem. Or actually, I found it. I wrote it, honestly. And this is all I'm going to share here. Um, so a little bit of a background on this poem. If hopefully people want me to read it to them. I don't know. I don't know. If you don't, well, whatever. So, um, basically, I wrote this. I just need to make sure there's no like personal stuff in there. Um, I wrote this when my wife was pregnant. Okay, and yeah, so here it goes. It's called Burden, and like I said, my wife was pregnant at the time when I wrote this, and I was kind of going through. Yeah, I don't know if you never been through the process. I was kind of going through my own thing at the time as well. So it's called Burden. 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 Not Burden. As you can see, I cut myself so you can watch me bleed, and push the knife deep inside my skin so I can take away your pain again. Like I've done from the start, my heart tattered and torn, fucked up, ugly, and scarred. You nick it once a day, so I try to be the strong one to take your pain away. But sometimes I need to release myself, so I bleed myself to try to redeem myself, so I don't break to be able to carry your burdens just one more day. And that's it. So the meaning behind it is like I saw like my wife. Sorry, I I saw. Sorry. I saw my wife like in a lot of pain, going through a lot of stuff when she was pregnant, and hold on, I'm sorry. This I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean for this to happen. Sorry. When my wife was pregnant, I saw her going through a lot of things, and experiencing a lot of things, and I just wanted to take all of that away from her. The burdens, I wanted to take that all away from her so she could be. Um, I just wanted her pain and everything projected onto me, so she didn't have to go through that. And so that's when I wrote that, and that's kind of the meaning behind it. And anyway, wow, I did not know. I'm sorry. Anyway, so that's kind of what my poetry is like. It's basically a lot of stuff that I write, kind of basically, from my heart, and that one was definitely a very intense poem, and it was obviously it was intense because it made me cry. So I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Um, but then I do write a lot of like other stuff that's kind of funny as well, or whatever. So, um, but I do appreciate y'all listening to that one, and I think when I'm going to be doing hopefully a poetry slam coming up this year sometime. That will be one that I do um, present. Um, so that's what I have planned for 2018 is just to get myself out there a little more, and hopefully I don't care if people like it or not. It's just something that I think I need to do. It's kind of my calling. So um, talk about murder, mutilations. Nah. But that was very intense for so short. Yeah, thank you. And it was. I don't know. I don't even know. A lot of times, like when I write poetry, I used to do this in school too. I would just sit down and write like all day, and I wouldn't know. I wouldn't go back and read it. I would just kind of like put it aside. I wrote it. That's it. Put it aside. That's what I did with this one. Wrote it, put it aside, and then I'm like, finally, I kind of went back and read it again because I was thinking about the the poetry slam thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not bad. It's really good, honestly. And a lot of times I don't know where I find the stuff to actually write that, but like I'm in a different world when I write things. Like I'm in a different set frame of mind. Like nothing else matters except for my pen and paper. I've always said like even when I've written, I've even had it like in my poetry that instead of basically the ink is my blood basically, and I spill that all over the paper, and yeah, regardless if it's blue or black, could be red too, I guess, but I prefer blue or black ink. So Um, any other questions or comments from anyone? I think someone's going to be sending me an email. I do love getting emails. If anybody wanted to send me an email, that's true. Spurgleberry Farm, very true. Joy Spackle. I can't even spell. Joy Spackle SB@gmail.com. If anybody wants to send me an email, I do like to get emails. Logan Paul, is that the YouTuber that filmed in that Japanese forest that found a dead body? I don't really have an opinion on that. I did write a an article for Fear Catalog, I think is what it's called, about that forest. Yeah, I wrote an article about that forest, like for that website for, I don't know, like maybe 4 years ago. Not 4 years ago. I don't even know what to. Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and yeah, I don't really have any opinion on that. I think that when it all comes down to, first of all, Candy M, thank you very much. I do have some ideas for this channel. I just need to do them. Honestly, I wanted to get some more parodies out there last year, but I just didn't get around to it. I've been busy with work and everything, and yeah, I don't really have any when it comes to YouTube. It all comes down to common sense, and if you're walking through a forest and there's a dead body, common sense would tell me to, number one, turn the video into the authorities, but not even post it. Honestly, and I just think if it is real, if it's not a hoax, if it is real, which it seems like it is, I honestly think that's definitely extremely stupid of him to post it, honestly. But then again, a lot of people live for that stuff, and a lot of people, they like that stuff too. But when it comes down to it, I'm not into that, so that's why I probably have a little more respect for in that regard. But I don't know. I just think that the video is more for authorities rather than the YouTube world, honestly. But I don't know. That's my opinion on it. I don't know too much about Logan Paul as far as like his channel or anything. I don't know too much about him. I only usually when I'm on YouTube, I usually watch just a set. I just kind of have like these different channels I go to, and if there's new videos, there are. But if there's not, then I don't. A lot of people want to become famous, and a lot of people don't think about the they may see someone drowning or something, and they're more worried about the camera than they're more worried about the camera than helping out the person, and people have died. It's idiocracy. It's exactly what it is. Live for Joy Sparkle. Funny. So I know it's probably already been discussed, but where is Joy? I'm not. Can you clarify that question? Like, where is Joy? Like, she has been streaming. She streamed. I don't know when the last time she streamed. I guess how many days ago was it? Like 3 or 4 days ago. Um, I, yeah, she streamed a couple times recently, and I haven't been able to watch her streams because I just can't stand her voice. A nation desensitized. Yes. It's more about the views, than anything. So, um, she did disappear for a little while. I did share an email that I wrote to her like back in August. That kind of explained for her to disappear a little bit, but I'm not quite sure if she was going for that or not. But she did come back, and she's trying to insert herself into some other people's drama, and just try to start some other things for people. So I think that I don't know. I just think that she's didn't come back in a very smart way. And yes, I remember that now. The streams were right before Christmas. Yes, um, holidays are tough for people, so they do need extra money. So, how do I do a super chat thing so I can get people to donate? I'm kidding. If I did do anything like that, a lot of the money would probably go back to charity because I don't. Extra money is good, but I don't need it. So, uh, any other questions, comments, or concerns? I'm going to be ending this here pretty quick. So, concerns. What the heck? Questions or comments? 1,000 subs. There's no way I'm going to be able to get 1,000 subs with the crap content I put out. I could try though, I guess. We'll see. But even then, like I said, I wouldn't. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal to me. This is YouTube, something that I just come to. I'm not trying to make a career out of it. I'm just trying to come to this, just to talk and give my input on things. And if people listen, they do, and if not, then it is what it is. So, um, maybe I should go to the Suicide Forest. And I'd like to go, but I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think that I will go there. I don't like to fly. Honestly, I don't like to fly. Even though I just got back from vacation not too long ago. Last month I went on vacation. I just don't like to fly. I have 20 channels that I made to subscribe to my hero. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Um, Not necessary if you don't want to. I really don't. Like I said, this is more of a this YouTube thing is more of like a like a I don't know, kind of make a video every now and then, and people want to watch, they want to watch. So I'm not the hell, I thought I saw something on my TV. Anyway, I'm not it's not gonna break my heart if I don't have many likes or subs. Let's just say that. I don't base my self-worth on subs or likes. So Streamlabs, I'll take a look at that. We'll see what it is. But like, what would I do a fundraiser for? Like, I mean, I don't know. I like fundraiser for myself or fundraiser for like charity. Yeah, I don't have the beard. I do look different. No. Food banks need help all year, and the help dies off after the holidays. Fundraiser for whatever you want. Hmm. I might. I might. We'll see. Even if I want a new bicycle. Okay, cool, cool. I don't bike. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really. Yeah, I just kind of feel bad for taking people's money. Don't I donate to pay for entertainment value? Okay, well, good. Hopefully, you're. I don't know. I think with some of the content I'll be coming out with, people will be entertained. I know a lot of these live streams are that I put out are really boring and everything, and it's just kind of me rambling on about a bunch of crap, honestly. But you know, regardless, that's why I put more crap in the title. So, regardless, it's I definitely appreciate people. No, not Joy Sparkle BS. No, we are Joy Spackle BS or SB. Joy Spackle SB. We repair people's drywall, and this is welcome to the Spackle Army if you want to be a part of it. Do I know about the Kilroy event? I do not. What is going on with the Kilroy event? Is that like some kind of like Super Bowl halftime show or? I don't know. I've been finding myself listening to a lot of music. A lot of music lately. A lot of older music. Not that that matters. I'm just trying to fill the silence. So fill the silence. That's the thing Base Mom was having trouble with, and Joy tried to claim Karma Glory over. No, I'm not. I honestly don't know what's going on there. I'll take a look at it and see what's going on there, because I'm not gonna make other people do research for me or anything like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, can you timestamp a video? No, I don't care. I'll look at it myself when I get time. And remember, we're not a bullying channel, like I said. So all we do is repair drywall. I don't know. I wish I had input on it, but I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I pretty busy with my job, so I don't have time to. I don't have. Barry has two videos on it in the last 2 days. I'll give you a quick spin up. It's basically an experience people. All right, I'll take a look at it. I'll definitely take a look at it. Yes, Joy does love her haters. I don't know if she loves her haters, but she loves drama. So, and if she didn't have haters, then she probably wouldn't exist. So, honestly, at this point. But regardless, it is what it is. So, hopefully, she I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how things pan out now at this point. So, um, yeah. Any other questions or comments? Peter Mon, I was going to do a. I see that comment there. I was going to do a parody video of him as well, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll see. We'll see. But I had one planned of doing a parody video of him, and I have a lot of other YouTubers as well. But just need to lay it down. I haven't had time to. I have all these ideas, but I haven't had time to just lay them down and and go with them, which is terrible because I know some people would probably like to see him, but yeah, I see him as a good sense as a person with a good sense of humor, and I think that if I did a parody video, I think he would definitely like it. So, um, any other questions, concerns, compliments, complaints? Tell me my live stream sucked. I have to go. I'm like I said, I put my email out there if anybody wants to email me. Here it is once again. I can't even. It's been a long day. I just can't. JoySpackleSB@gmail.com. It's a completely been a long day. I just want to get it over with. So anyway, I'm gonna go. So thank you very much for watching. I definitely appreciate everyone sticking with me for this long, and have some great things coming up for 2018 2018. And yeah, I guess these live streams are just kind of me giving a little bit of input on whatever the state of things and whatnot. So definitely appreciate everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful evening or day or wherever you're at. And remember something about all the Spackle Army Wall Joy Spackle and life and the world and all that stuff. Yeah. So all right. Thank you. Oh, yes. Happy New Year to everyone as well. I hope everyone has a very happy and healthy, safe New Year. So, once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll hit you on the flip side. Peace.